everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to keep track of your orders on Whatnot, whether you're a seller or buyer. So keeping track of orders on Whatnot isn't that hard, but it's not always obvious either. So whether you're buying from multiple sellers or running your own live auctions, managing order flow can get overwhelming, especially if you're doing it every day. So to break down exactly how to keep track of your order, just to go to here, your profile, and this is if you're a buyer or seller, and go to orders, and this will also be located in the Whatnot app. Just click your profile icon and go to orders, and then this is going to be the screen that's full of your order dashboard. And to be more specific, you'll see tabs for specifically purchases, giveaways, tabs for offers, and even canceled orders. And if you go to shipping, each order card shows the item's photo and the seller's name, the order status, so whether it's actually paid, shipped, or delivered. And this is specifically, shipping out to the buyers, and tapping any order will expand it to full shipping into a link or tracking. So usually through USPS, UPS, or FedEx, depending on whether the seller's used, you can go to the order by clicking on one of the shipping profiles right here and then creating the new shipping profile. And this is important. Usually you have to deal with this on Whatnot when you're tracking the orders. Under each order, you'll see the carrier name and the tracking number and track a package button that opens the shipping page in your browser. And see if you you set the maximum number of items to put in one package, for example, right here, and set to 1. As you can see, they have different dimensions for the order that you have you're tracking. So for example, if you have it set as custom, then you have to set the package dimensions to specifically the length, the height, the width, and make sure you use the right scaling, because you don't want to pay more than what you're unnecessarily buying for or tracking the order for. So like if I set this as, feet, a 12 feet box, I'm tracking an order for a 12 feet box. No, I don't think I'm going to pay like $3,000 for that. And honestly, I would just recommend using the specific presets that Whatnot already has implemented, so you just don't make a simple mistake like that. And most of the time, they do fit the dimensions of whatever you need already. So for example, if you're doing a UPS mystery box, then I'll just do the small flat rate box, honestly. And this is probably one of the cheaper options too. And you can see they have the specifics right here. So I don't think they would be that specific if it wasn't for a reason. So I would just recommend going with Whatnot's specific shipping profiles that they have. And a pro tip I have is, if a seller prints a label but doesn't scan it immediately, right, and the tracking page might say label created, not just not yet in the system, right? That's normal. Just give it 24 to 48 hours, and I'll actually show you right here where it's going to be located. It's going to be located in the shipping right here, or right here. And as you can see, they have shipping labels right here. And as you can see, I can choose the shipping label and click the button right here. And they have 4x6 and 8x5x11, because the shipping labels don't matter as much, the specific dimensions. And if you're ordered from multiple sellers in one day, each seller ships separately, so you have to keep that in mind. And actually, I would say that even if all the purchases were in the same session, the seller side managing rules is where it matters, right? To manage your outgoing orders, you got open Whatnot, you got to tap the profile icon, you got to tap Seller Hub, right, which is located in the profile right here. If you didn't know, it's right there. And you're gonna see the orders organized by unshipped, shipped, and mostly the order status right here. Right, so if you're wondering specifically more on how to track the order, this is how you do it. It's going to have buttons for shipping labels and packaging slips that are going to be in here, right? And you can also choose the different, I really like how this is helpful, because you can choose the specific show that you did. For example, it says shipping complete, because all these shows are done. And you can see that it gives you the number of items sold, the shipping spent, the total delivery. It can show even more analytics if you want, and wait for it. And you can see this is actually a more probably simplified, user-friendly way to see the shipping tracking info, and I'll go and why. So from the screen, you can probably easily more print labels in bulk, sort by order date, mark things manually if you use your own labels. And for example, if you're selling one item or 100 items, this is your central command center essentially, right? Whatnot simplifies things with the built-in shipping tools and the sales metric. If you're tracking the order, you tap the order, right? And then you do create shipping label, right? Create shipping label, or you can even generate your own shipping label right here. And once you've shipped, Whatnot notifies the buyer automatically and updates the tracking for both sides. So if you're using your own labels, you'll need to manually mark the item as shipped and enter the tracking number manually too. So that can be done from the order screen as well. And I would say a tip to stay organized. So if you're a buyer, if you buy lots of items at once, right? On, Pokemon, Hot Wheels, I don't know, anything on Whatnot, right? Take screenshots of order confirmation screens before leaving the stream, right? You want to make sure that in case something gets wrong, you can contact Whatnot support and then they can help you and you have all the evidence that you need. It can also use your email inbox search, so search for Whatnot order, right? To filter all your order receipts in one place. And you can check tracking on desktop if the app is buggy. And sellers, use a label printer if you're shipping often. Don't wait until the end of the week to ship. Daily shipping just keeps buyers happy and your dashboard manageable. So double check usernames when packing mistakes happen and multitasking during the streams. And for buyers, if there's a problem, like there's a wrong item, there's a damaged item, or it never arrived, just go to your profile, which is right here. Go to orders and then tap the order and then just report the issue. You can send a message to the seller as well if you're on the desktop application and you have the messages, I believe it's located in the activity section. And yeah, for sellers, you get the message instantly in your app and inbox or email. Just try to respond immediately. Being proactive prevents chargebacks and keeps your seller rating high. And also, Whatnot support can step in if there's a dispute. But they expect the buyers and sellers to talk first. And but honestly, even if you guys don't talk first, you can still email and contact them if you feel like the buyers or buyer/seller is being uncooperative. So whether you're buying or selling, here's one simple trick that makes the huge difference. Once a week, just take 5 minutes to audit your orders. Open your orders tab. Scroll through everything from the past 7 to 10 days. For buyers, check that everything has shipped and tracking is progressing. For sellers, make sure nothing is stuck in unshipped and confirm all the labels are printed properly. So thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you later.